There's been a conversation surrounding boys needing a pathway to manhood. At the forefront of the discussion is award-winning actor Dondre T. Whitfield, whose focus is creating better men with his book Male versus Man, and he was brought to town by Dr. Dondre. So you have a new book out, Man versus Male. What do you want your reader to walk away, Dondre, after picking up this book and devouring it?
You know, the things that are really essential in terms of being able to matriculate into manhood, which is trying to figure out, you know, what the information and instruction that is necessary in order for us to get there. Because too many people think that you automatically get there just because you have a specific birthday, the 18th birthday, the 21st birthday, you know. And the truth of the matter is that everything that we're great at in this life, we receive information and instruction in order to get there, to tap into our greatness. And then, of course, some sort of accountability. And what the book does is it gives you that information and instruction and serves as an accountability partner in order for you to get there. Because too often we miss out on all of that.
This book is very personal for you, to you. You said you lost your father to prison at 13 years old. Tell us about that and what role it plays in this book.
Yeah, you know, too many of our brothers have the same sort of story where they don't have their father present at home to be the model that they should mirror for their manhood. Sometimes you might have your father at home and he is in the house, but he actually isn't present because he hasn't given those gifts that will unlock your manhood. And so for me, it really was about trying to give our brothers that, like myself when I was growing up, didn't have access to that information and instruction, didn't have access to the model that I could mirror. So what I wanted to do was provide it in book form for those that didn't have it so that they could move into their manhood, matriculate into their manhood without having a proper model in their circumference.
And the question that you have, or the title is Male versus Man. For those who are wondering, what is the difference? What's the significance between male and man?
Yeah, such a great question, particularly now in the time that we're dealing with where everything becomes very confusing. People, when they hear the title of the book, they automatically think that it's about marginalizing the LGBTQIA+ community, and it is not. What we're really talking about is at birth, I was a male. My job was to matriculate myself into becoming a man. Males look to be served while men look to be of service. So there's a gigantic difference between being a male versus being a man. The subtitle of the book is How to Honor Women, Teach Children, and Elevate Men to Change the World. Because I truly believe that when we activate more of our men in our communities, the world is always a better place.